Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and back for another NINJAGO video. So with the release of the Season 16 leak, the NINJAGO community has been picking apart all the pieces of the footage for any hints of what the season may hold. But one of the big questions for the season is, do the ninja split up? As we saw in some of the footage, some of the ninja are looking a little different in terms of style, so what does that mean for the team? That's what this video will be speculating on. Will the ninja split up? So I will try to tackle each one of the ninjas' positions and perspectives and see how likely it is that they will leave the team. First up, we have Kai. Now, does he leave the team? My first inclination is to say maybe. I mean, we did see he has a new suit, and a lot of people have been saying it's similar to his red Shogun suit from Season 4. After Zane died, Kai kind of went into underground fight clubs and became the red Shogun, a very popular fighter. Now, my first response to this is that I do not think bringing back the red Shogun is a great idea for Kai's character. For one, it's a loss of character development from Season 4. Kai was all about, I should have been the one, it should have been my cross to bear sort of deal, and he had to come to terms with that, with Lloyd telling him, or asking him, when was he going to think of people other than himself? So all of that development, if they bring back the red Shogun, we'll have to get through all of that character development again, and that character development would have been lost from Season 4. So I don't think bringing back the red Shogun is a good idea, but there have also been some speculations that Kai will be spending more time with his parents, Rei and Maya. Now, I think this is a perfect idea, like awesome. So yeah, I think this is actually a great idea because as it was stated in the seasons, after Kai and Nia's parents left, Nia was the only one there for Kai. He was the only one he could turn to for help and for guidance, and she was just there for him the entire way. But now that Nia is gone, Kai has no one to turn to but his parents. He has to turn to his family, and so I absolutely love this idea. I love that it will bring in the concept of family for Kai, learning more about maybe Rei and Maya and their relationship to Kai and his relationship to them. I think this is a great idea. I hope his new suit stands for something else. Maybe it's just Kai needs a new suit. I mean, it looks great, I think it looks fine. But I really hope that it doesn't turn that he goes back to underground fighting because we've already gone through that and we've already seen that character development. So I don't think we should go back to it because it's like taking one step forward, two step back sort of deal. So I hope that this is just a new suit for the season and not Red Shogun. So does he leave the team? It's possible. I wouldn't be surprised if he was, but I think he'll be one of the first to come back. Okay, so moving on to Jay's position. Does he leave the team? It's pretty obvious that he does. I've already talked a lot about Jay and his position and where he is in previous videos. I'll leave them down in the links below. But his actions do make sense in the circumstances. I mean, he just lost his fiancé. I'm pretty sure they weren't married, but he lost his fiancé and he has to go through that pain and through that anger and all those emotions that he's feeling, as I talked about in one of my previous videos. I think he left and went to the lighthouse of Dr. Julian. I think he left there because that was a really strong moment for him and Nia in that place. And so yeah, it's pretty obvious that yes, Jay does leave the team, but I do feel like he's going to come back, and I really have a strong inclination to think that it's going to be Kai who's going to be the one to bring him back to the team because he's also lost his sister. Like, he's still feeling all these emotions. So if we have a scene of Kai really reaching out to Jay and being the one to bring him back, I think that'll just be beautiful. I think that's going to be amazing, and I really hope to see that. Okay, now we're going to move on to Lloyd. So, we've seen a couple things with Lloyd in the leaked footage, and one of the things is that he has a new sort of costume, I guess. It looks to be a green and white civilian suit, or civilian clothes, I guess. It kind of reminds me of maybe someone who worked at a restaurant. I mean, if you zoom in on the hat, it kind of looks like maybe a sort of animal or like paws. I don't know. Maybe he's working at a veterinarian shop or a pet shop. I don't know. But he's definitely not in his ninja wear anymore. So did he leave? I think it's uncertain. I mean, I guess I could see, but here's the thing. Lloyd wasn't specifically connected to Nia in past seasons. So it doesn't seem that her loss, I mean, of course they're very close friends, but her loss wouldn't affect him as much. But after the events in season 8 and 9, Nia really had to come alongside Lloyd and to build him up. So losing Nia had to be hard, as Lloyd remembers all those days Nia was training him, inspiring him, and helping him during those hard times. So I can totally see why Lloyd would be really hit with the loss of Nia. But he is still the leader of the ninja team, so I find it hard to expect that Lloyd would just kind of pack up his bags and leave, especially after his determination to keep the team together in Season 4. Like, he was the one who went out to each of the ninja after Zane's death and was saying, we need to get this team back together, we have to start caring about this team. So I find it hard to believe that he would just leave, but it should be interesting to see. I'm excited to see what will happen in Lloyd's circumstance. Okay, moving on to Cole's position. Does he leave the team? My first reaction to this is no, I do not think he leaves the team. For one, he's still completely in his ninja suit in the footage we got to see in the leak. And for two, we already have seen his character development from Season 4. Now, I'm sorry for all of the Season 4 references, but it was the last time that the ninja team lost one of their own. So I think it's important to see how each of the ninja worked through that and how their character development in that will affect their choices later on. So in Season 4, Cole realized that he can't deny his identity as a ninja and as an elemental master. Even when he tried to disappear and blend in as a logger in Season 4, when worse came to worse, he didn't hold back but protected those in danger. I think Cole is going to remember that in Season 16. He'll want to stay and fight to keep the team together and fight to continue being a ninja. I mean, I can totally see him leaving for a short time. Obviously, a person needs time to grieve the loss of a close friend and one-time lover, so I can totally see this, but I don't feel like he'll be gone for long. Quick side here, if Lloyd did end up leaving the team, then I feel like it would be all the more reason for Cole to come back. He was kind of the original, unofficial leader of the team in earlier seasons, so if Lloyd left, then I think it would be all the more reason for Cole to come back. But does he leave the team? I really don't think that he will. Alright, moving forward to the last and final ninja left here, we have Zane. Does he leave the team? Probably not. I really don't think he will. As we've seen in previous seasons, Zane has lost people in the past, including his own father, and for a time he thought he'd lost Pixel as well in Seasons 7 and 8. But he still chose to stay with the team even after those losses. I think he knows he can't just give up everything and leave, especially when his whole purpose is to protect those who can't protect themselves. He is called to be ninja and to protect others, much like Cole, so I think these two ninja will be the ones that'll be most likely to stay and the most likely to try to get the team back together. But of course, this is just all my own speculation and opinion, so what do you guys think? Which of the ninja are most likely to leave and which ones will stay? Or do you think they'll all split up similar to what happened in Season 4? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll hope to see y'all in the next video.